Okay, is it working now? Okay, cool. Hi everyone, my name is Merlin. I am a video editor, creative professional, currently based in Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm here today to give you all another M1 MacBook Air video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about its performance with video editing, and I'm going to give you a slight comparison to my 2015 5K iMac that has recently passed, RIP, and my previous laptop, a mid-2014 15-inch fully loaded MacBook Pro. So I guess stay tuned and I'll show you a little bit of what's up. Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing this on an external monitor because well, I don't want to have to deal with the letterboxing of the built-in screen, but usually I'd just be editing off the built-in screen. And these are just files from kind of my BFA that I just completed. It's a little bit bigger. Okay, technical difficulties. Everything is now relinked. So we can actually do this. And I'm just using the built-in screen recorder because I don't have any fancy external ones to be able to not do it that way. So in regular editing, the performance is slightly better since it won't be also recording the screen. But yeah, so let's look at some of my more difficult files. This was part of my thesis. And it's a 20-minute clip, and I think it's in 1080p. And it honestly, I think on my old laptop took about an hour and a half to export. Yeah, it's in 1080p. Nothing standard. These are all 720p clips at that, so it's not even major. And it took about an hour and a half to export on my 2014 fully loaded 15-inch MacBook Pro. So let's just see how this exports on. I'm gonna do export file, and we're gonna change it to H.264. I think I did faster encode, and it still took that long last time because I didn't use H.265 because the media player didn't support that, and I didn't do better quality because I needed to use my computer and I had 3 other videos that had to get exported, so didn't want to be there all day. So let's do, it was for computer. Okay, so let's do, and then test exports, create, save. Okay, well, let's go up here and let's just watch this. Yeah, this is so much faster. Like, we're talking, it was like over an hour on my last one. I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll show you, I'll come back whenever it's done and I'll tell you how not long it was. Okay, so that didn't even take 10 minutes to export. Like, we're talking from over an hour down to 10 minutes. Like, that's amazing. Like, and this is from what was the highest end MacBook Pro to the almost base model MacBook Air. I wanted 512 gigs of storage because I can't fit all my crap in 256. It ain't gonna happen. So I went with the slightly more expensive version. And this is on a MacBook Air again. This isn't a Mac Pro, this isn't an iMac Pro, this is a MacBook Air, the cheapest computer Apple sells. And the performance increase was that big. Okay. And then so I guess I also kind of want to, let's look at some of the editing performance. So here we are with the files from my Logs and Luts workshop. Again, this is Sony A7 series footage. I'm taking literally the raw files straight out of the okay, so it's actually applying a log, actually the wrong LUT. So I'm just gonna change that because this is not Canon footage. This is what I like. No, S-Log2. So this was just S-Log2 footage. Like my cats and trees and not Canon. Sony. I shoot Sony. Yeah, I don't usually. Well, that did it correctly. Well, I guess 1 out of 5 ain't bad. So, and like, look at this. This isn't, I mean, I guess it has pre-rendered, but like, well, let's add some. I like the wheels. So let's bring the shadows down a little bit. Let's bring the shadows down and then let's bring the highlights up. I want to kind of create a little bit of like a dreamlike. And then the highlights, let's push it more towards yellow. So I want to kind of create like a little dreamlike look for these. And like, look at this. I'm scrubbing through it and it's not dropping any frames. Let's see. And we're in better quality and optimized original. This is not, I'm not using proxies. I'm not, which like literally my very high-end previous MacBook Pro could not do this. Like, that shows you just how amazing. Bring that up a little. Push that to green. Yeah, I like my actually, let's do one of Einstein. Let's bring down shadows, bring up windows. That's a little. Again, this is like with it color grading. And this is also a 3-minute clip. So like let's look and see how long this takes to export. Let's do for computer faster export in 4K. Just because, you know, why not? So like, let's watch this. Again, this is another one, and I think I exported this on my iMac. And like, it didn't export this quickly. And like, at least my iMac could handle like 4K video and 4K timelines. My like laptop couldn't ever. Like, it would literally, I would have to pre-render and like walk away. Like, there was no. And like, I know that this isn't like amazing footage. It's not even all, it doesn't even all have effects put on it, but still, like, this is not easy footage to edit because it's so compressed. And it's like, it's just chewing through it. And it's also exporting to H.264, which, like, let's look and see if what it would be like if I exported it to, because that was going pretty quick. So it's like, Apple devices, and then let's do HEVC 8-bit, because that's literally what my camera shoots in is, well, it shoots H.264, but it's 8-bit. So, like, let's look at this. Like, literally, I would not deal with HEVC footage on my old laptop or even on my iMac because it would take so absolutely long to do anything with. So, like, and like, look at this. It's like on 20%. And I've been talking for like maybe 20 seconds. Yeah, like, this is amazing. Never in my life would I have thought this was possible on, like, even a mid-range Mac, let alone on the MacBook Air. Like, this is literally amazing and makes me want to go out and also get a Mac Mini to, like, use when I'm at my desk, because, like, it's not that expensive and the performance is just amazing. Like, and it's not even like these are expensive computers. Like, this is, again, a MacBook Air. Like, $1,200 regular price. No, $1,300? $1,300 regular price. I don't know. Student discount, children, if you still have your student ID. That's what I did. But, like, look at this. And then, like, I'm gonna also pull up something from my fellowship last summer, and we'll look at that. Okay, technical difficulties. I had to change my camera's battery, but we are back. Oh my god. More things that I have to relink. That's great. That's great. Relink, original. Okay, I don't know. Something was missing. Oh, hello. Okay. So this, let's look at this. So this was like a grain test that I did. Not very easy to edit. What is this? Oh, and that was a speed test. Okay, and this was actually all of the videos that I did for my fellowship. I had to cut them together so that they could be displayed together. Let me go in and delete all my render files. And then make sure it doesn't start background rendering. Okay, cool. Oh. And so, like, Super 8 footage that I, like, did an off-the-wall telescene with. Super 8 footage that I had scanned at 2K resolution. And has been, like, fairly heavily edited. And then also, again, some more Sony footage that I'm cutting together with this. And this has, like, quite a few effects and things on it. Oh, wait, that's the, This is the one where I have a lot of effects on it. Maybe, maybe not. One of the, somewhere I have effects. Yeah, actually this has quite a few effects on it. And it's like not pre-rendered. And it's like not dropping frames, which is like, what the hell? Oh my god. And then this was a pain in the ass to do. Like, both my iMac and my laptop, like, I don't even think I could try this on my laptop. And it's working. And like, look at all of these like color grades and effects that are on this. Like, this is not easy footage. And it's still like doing it. Okay. And like, let's see. Let's just export this because, you know what, I want to see. And we're gonna do H.264 faster encode because that is closer to what I originally did. And like, let's look at this. Literally, like, this is still faster. This is substantially faster than my iMac where I edited this originally. Like, this is a like 2 and some change, about like a little under 245. I think it took about 10 minutes to render. Like, this is amazing that it's this much faster, and it's a almost base model MacBook Air. You know, I already have these files exported. I don't need to sit through exporting them again. Thank you very much. And then let's actually, I think I have a DaVinci Resolve file from this that we can also look at. Okay, so I couldn't find my original DaVinci Resolve file, but that's fine. I can just like real quick redo it. This is DaVinci Resolve 16, so it's running in Rosetta. Because I have it from the Mac App Store and I'm too lazy to go download the beta for 17. Don't sue me. So this will like really show kind of how it works with non-native like video editing apps. So like, this is select folder. Ooh, what the hell? Open. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll change that. So this is actually of, I think, the Tiffany and Company building in New York City. Kind of cool. And like, this is even in Rosetta. Like, this is scrubbing pretty well. And this is, again, 4K Sony A7. But I guess kind of the real reason why I used this was I used this to test grain. If I can remember where it is. Film grain. So with Fusion, as much as I love DaVinci Resolve, I really don't use it a ton because I have Final Cut, and Final Cut just works. Let's do some small grain. Oof, okay. Oof, Fusion. Okay. Probably not the best until you get a native version of DaVinci Resolve. But hey, let's look. I think this is 4K. Put it there. Add a render queue. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so I'm using a 1080p timeline. That's fine. I'm gonna add it to the render queue, and then we're gonna start rendering. And like, Okay. Even in Rosetta, this is faster than my almost $2,000 iMac, and this is faster, significantly faster than my $2,500 previous MacBook Pro was. Like, the fact that it is this good now, like, this is amazing. And this, like, only in my wildest dreams would this have even been possible. Okay, we're gonna stop it because, like, this is... Surrenders and quit, don't save. Like, this is absolutely amazing. So, I mean, there we have it. The MacBook Air renders and, like, edits video amazingly. So if, like, if that is a deal breaker for you and you need your computer to edit video really well, like, these new systems can handle it. Like, this is absolutely amazing. And, like, this is not... Had you even, like, told me, like, even 6 months ago that I would consider editing video on a almost base model MacBook Air, I probably would have laughed in your face. But yet here we are, and I'm doing it, and I'm making a video about it. So, like, that's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this helps you if you're thinking about getting one of these new M1 machines. Bye.